In the world of track and field, there are sprinters, and then there are statement makers. On July 19, 2025, at the London Diamond League, Oblique Seville made the biggest statement of his career. Not just with one race, but with two. Before the 100 meters. Before the fireworks. Before the world saw him outclass Olympic champion Noah Lyles. Seville did something few expected. He answered a call that most wouldn't. Just 2 hours before the headline 100-meter final, Jamaica's men's 4x100m relay team was fighting for its Olympic life. After a string of failures, injuries, and missed baton passes, Jamaica's qualification campaign for the Tokyo World Championships was hanging by a thread. At the World Relays in March, the team failed to finish twice. At the Barbados Grand Prix in early July, they ran 38.46 seconds, fast, but not fast enough. With one last shot left, Jamaica turned to Oblique Seville. And he said yes. The team assembled for London was brand new. Rohan Watson started things off. Oblique Seville took the baton for the second leg. Kadrian Goldson handled the curve. And Kishane Thompson closed it out. What followed was redemption. Jamaica ran a season-best 37.80 seconds, fast enough to crack the world's top 16 and book a place in Tokyo. But more than just the time, it was the way they ran that sparked hope. Seville's backstretch leg was explosive. His chemistry with Watson and Goldson made a huge difference. The baton moved cleanly. The team looked unified. And Jamaica, once in crisis, was back in the game. And that was just part one. Just under 2 hours later, Seville stepped back onto the track, this time for the men's 100-meter final. It was one of the most anticipated races of the season. The return of Noah Lyles. A field packed with stars, Zarnell Hughes, Akeem Blake, Letzel Tebogo. And yet, when the gun went off, there was only one man in front. Oblique Seville stormed out of lane 4, powered through the first 30 meters, and never looked back. With smooth, controlled aggression, he surged away from the field and even raised a finger to the crowd before crossing the finish line. His time, 9.86 seconds. The only man under 10 seconds on the day. Noah Lyles. A distant second in 10.00. Zarnell Hughes. Third in 10.02. Akeem Blake. Strong in fourth with 10.08. Letzel Tebogo. A surprising seventh. Seville's victory wasn't just emphatic, it was transformative. This wasn't the Oblique Seville of 2022, finishing fourth in World Championship finals. This wasn't the Oblique Seville of 2024, pulling up injured in the Olympic final and finishing 8th. This was a different athlete, sharper, stronger, more mentally resilient. In the past, Seville had been known as the nearly man. Brilliant in semis, unlucky in finals. But in London, we saw a man reborn. A sprinter with poise, purpose, and power, and now, with gold around his neck. His decision to run the relay when others stepped aside showed leadership. His victory over Lyles showed class. And his ability to deliver both within hours showed something even deeper, championship DNA. Let's not forget, Akeem Blake, originally scheduled to run the relay, had withdrawn earlier in the day out of caution. Kishane Thompson and Rohan Watson were there only for relay duty. But Seville said yes to both challenges, and conquered them both. His double-duty day didn't just help Jamaica. It redefined who he is. No longer just a contender, he's now a finisher. No longer a question mark, he's a medal favorite. And no longer in the shadow, he's riding his own spotlight moment. As we look ahead to Tokyo, Seville's form is peaking at just the right time. Kishane Thompson is running 9.75. Rohan Watson is explosive off the start. Akeem Blake is quietly consistent. But the man with a baton in one hand and a victory finger in the other is now the anchor of Jamaica's hopes. London was the turning point. Seville didn't just win, he led. And now, the world knows, Oblique Seville is ready. Ready for Tokyo. Ready for gold. And ready to take his place in the next chapter of Jamaica's sprint legacy.
Bailey Cole in lane 1, Ellis lane 2, Golson lane 3, Seville lane 4, Thompson lane 5, Dennis 6, Jones 7, Rodney lane 8. Sent off and running, great start that for Dennis. Also traveling well, Oblique Seville. Oblique Seville moves away from the rest of the field and he'll take this one. Oblique Seville, 10.01 the flash time. Negative 0.4, 10 seconds flat, that's a new personal best and he's inching closer. Give him a big hand, Oblique Seville. 10.21 for Kishane Thompson. 10.24 for Golson. And that's a smile from his face. Oblique Seville, give him a big hand. 10 seconds flat.
Thanks for watching.
Jay Dublow Sports.